Hello and I to welcome to our channel. Today idea is our for electrical engineering using Arduino. So Arduino is generally used for automation engineering, used by automation engineer for the automatic purpose. Mostly that is the over low level. There is a lot of huge packages available on high level, but we're not discussing them. We just wanted to use as an initiative for our electrical engineering as for idea for them. So over here we just have wanted to use the Arduino for mostly that we for villages people. Whenever our villages people, you may see that they have a problem of fluctuating voltage and current. Within a week the Wabda or one other supplier never maintain a constantly voltage supplying. So in order to remove that problems, we try to remove that by using Arduino. So in order to save the money and the circuits that machines, etc., refrigerator, etc., to avoid that problems. So now that is only for villages, mostly for inside the world that have a problem of electricity, that maybe this frequency change from their supplier. So in order to save, we just use Arduino over here. Before starting, we just wanted to tell you that first code, how to write the code for them. Once you learn the code for Arduino, the remaining thing is everything is easy. You have to know the practically the implementation, connection of the circuit, and the circuit, once you did to connect with the wire, then implementation is easy. But most important thing is in Arduino codes. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, you have to know that what setup is used for the starting, what you want to be like, for example, what type of pin mode, etc., you want over here. You can define it in the Arduino. So like for example, pin mode, I even write a pin mode 13 pin is just defined for an input mean that there is in a circuit where you have to be connect the pins as input. So when there is from in voltage, etc., coming, they will be detected. And then similarly pin 212 is for output. You can connect you according to your choice as well. If you have a choice other than 12 13, so you can. So I have just supposed to take the 12 and 13. Okay, don't worry about that. Now I'm defining the variable. You should have also knowledge of local variable and global variables. You know that I'm defining the voltage over here as a global variable. Okay, so we have taken 220 volt. So now defined loop. So this loop will be iterate when it gets started, the circuit gets started and implement. Okay, so now start. We just wanted to write the analog, write analog read. It will be read the pin input whenever the supply came from the supplier. So it will read the voltage. Okay, once it get read that voltage, it will be done, decided what will need to do the next option. So we write the analog write, read, analog read, and then voltage into the bracket. That syntax code you should know. If is just the implementation of possibilities you have in the circuit, or the choice you from the supplies is met. That's why over here we just used if statement. So now we are going to write the if. After if, the if you have to be decided how many voltage. Now first we want to need correction, that is pin 13 is input. We connect for input voltage. Sorry for taking 220 volt, because that will be just automatically analog read voltage. So voltage when less than 220, or you should know that these are the symbol of OR gate. Or will be decided which one, either one, this statement one, or the part of the second statement in the curly, in the brackets. So when voltage less than 220 or greater than 220, it will be uh, read and send the signal digital write 13 pin low. So 12 pin low is a 20 is output. Okay, so we want to write 12 as a low or is the output pin we have selected. Similarly, if else the first above two statement above statement doesn't exist, then obviously we have a left a third choice. The third choice is digital write 12 high, and it of the full programs end. So these are only for your understanding to know that how programmings are being implemented. uh, so now we're going to start the electrical sketch of all what we have discussed. To know that, first we want to remove unwanted voltage and current. So we have already discussed in the course that how to done that, and we already discussed this idea in previously in the in the course. So that is fluctuating current. We sketch only draw the sketch, that possible sketch, like for example it will be like this. So we have draw. Now for example, if 320 is above than 220, it will be turn off the circuit using Arduino. And if it will less than 220, obviously it will again turn off uh, the circuit. We have and a zero will be take a zero over here. You can check that if this is less than 20, less than 220, so it will be turn off the circuit. That is only the imaginary sketch what we draw in order to draw three-dimensional three-phase supply. That is the for only what we have possible for a single phase three-phase supply. So you will be draw the three-phase supplier, and we have discussed already that there is three possibilities over here with us. The three possibilities in the circuit that with us is just one is 220 volt, the other is fixed 220 volt, and the other is less than 220 volt, greater and less than 220 volt. So if greater than 220 volt, then the option will be implemented. If less than 220 volt, this option will be implemented, and if equal to, then the central arrow defines will be implemented. So what we have told you that everything is written over there. So now we discussed that how it will be run. Supply Arduino will be connected in the middle, and then the load. Overall circuit, etc., like refrigerator, etc., that we call as a load will be working over here. So thanks for watching. For now, for today it is enough. We keep watching for our next videos and next project ideas we will discuss. Thank you for now. Thank you for here with us. Wait for our upcoming. Thank you.